Foxy Stitches. How are you guys doing today? My name is Franny. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I have a goodie for you guys today. So I finally made some time to sew a project for moi, and I absolutely love it. I made Simplicity 9636, which is one of the new releases from Simplicity. This is one of Mimi G's patterns. It is a hoodie and leggings. This pattern comes with 3 hoodie variations and then the leggings. And so in the back, you'll see view A and B and C is the hoodie. And then view D is the leggings. So from the instructions envelope, you can see that view A is just a standard hoodie with the front pocket. And then view B and C has the cute cutout on the side. View B has sleeves and view C is sleeveless. And then we have the beautiful leggings. It has a side zip and then front cutout. So cute. Does the back have a cutout too? Let me see. No, so it's just the front. I made view B with the sleeves. I did not make the leggings this time around. I used a different pattern to complete the set. Okay. So this pattern is an easy pattern, and I agree it is very easy. And the sizes range from a 4 to 20, and then I think the extended sizes is pattern number 9637, maybe. I will, if that's not right, I will, somewhere on this screen, I will put the correct pattern number. And so this pattern for the envelope 4 to, well, I have size ranges 12 to 20, but 9636, this pattern number, ranges from 29.5-inch bust to 42 inches, the waist 22 inches to 34 inches, and then the hip 31.5 inches to 44 inches. I made a size 18. My full bust is 45 and 45 inches, and my upper bust is 40 inches. So I cut size 18, which is the upper bust of 40 inches. And thankfully, Simplicity put the finished pattern measurements on the back of the envelope. And so for the 18 right here, it's 53 inches for the full bust. So yeah, so that's why I selected that. I did not do a full bust adjustment this time around since it's 53 inches, more than enough wiggle room, right? So that's what the size that I cut for this pattern. I don't know if I mentioned I made view B. I used this stretched, well, slightly sludgy terry, French terry, where the outside is super soft. If you can see, this knit is super soft, and then the inside, it has like this raised, almost like terry effect. So soft. It has a little stretch, not too much, more yeah, it has stretch one way, very little on the other side. But I made this, I had about 1.5 yards in my stash. And so when I decided to make this a set, I went back to Joann's and picked up another yard so that I can make the bottoms. This pattern calls for the size 18. View B calls for 1 5/8 of a yard of fabric. And so about this pattern, the pattern A, B, and C has a hoodie, and then view A has a front pocket, and view B and C has the cute side cutout, which is so cute. And as soon as I saw this on Simplicity's website, when they released this pattern, I'm like, I have to make view B. And as soon as I found it in stores, I purchased it. I was like, yeah, this is it. This is it right here. This is it. And it's super cute. Okay, so it is an easy to make pattern. And so there's a front piece, a back piece, I was worried about the facing because I really didn't look at it on the pattern envelope. I just knew I needed to make the pattern. I thought that the side cutout was going to be a narrow hem, and I was kind of hesitant and saying, oh, okay, I have to figure out another way to finish it. But then when I grabbed the pattern and was ready to cut it, this is when I realized that there's facings. So there's the front and back facing for the side detail. Thank goodness. Because, yeah, I was stressing out for no reason. I love how this pattern is finished. This fabric has a little bit more drape than probably intended. So, I'm sorry, there's a little bit of hair on it because I wore this already out. I sure did. Yes. So this fabric has a little bit more drape. I do plan on making this pattern again in a heavier sweatshirt, hoodie fabric, and my middle daughter wants one as well. So I have to get a smaller size envelope. But my local fabric store usually has amazing selection when it comes down to sweatshirt fabric and like an amazing print. So I'm planning on going there after I'm done with my 30-yard challenge to pick up some fabric to make this again. And I'm planning to make the sleeveless version. And let me make sure I say this. I purchased the additional yard of fabric from Joann before I decided to do the 30-yard challenge. So I am still on track. You guys are probably wondering that, but I'm still on track. Okay, so the only thing, I didn't make any modifications, but the only thing that I would modify when I make this again, because I truly don't like it, and I've mentioned this in other videos before, is that the hoodie is not self-lined. So when you look at the instructions, you will see that you attach the two sides together. You're gonna face right here and buttonhole. I would have loved this to be an eyelet. I'll have to do that next time. I realized that as I continue to sew, there's details and patterns that I really don't like. However, I understand why these options or why they selected to make it this way, because it's truly beginner friendly. It makes it easy. So, but as I continue to grow in sewing, I plan on just making the necessary changes, modifications to patterns that I love, so that when I wear it, I'm like, I wish I had. Does that mean I'm not going to wear this pattern? Ooh, I'm sorry, the lighting, like the sun decided to just shift just now, so please forgive me for the lighting, okay? So back to the hoodie. The hoodie, right and left side sewn, attached at the center seam, and then you press the seams open and do a narrow hem for step 5. Yep, and then after that you attach it to the hood, the body of the hoodie. When I make this again, I plan to self-line it. So if I had realized that before going back to Joann's to pick up about the additional fabric, I would have purchased extra so I could have self-lined. Something else that I've noticed, I definitely need to read the instructions before I make like decisions, because if I had read the instructions, I would have noticed that it was not self-lined, and I would have made that modification. All learnings. But besides that, everything was very easy. The facing for the side of the top was very easy to attach. And then the bottom, the instructions were like magnifique. So I really enjoyed this pattern. And as for the sleeves, it's not separate sleeve pieces. It's literally like just roll-on sleeves. So it just made it so easy to attach. And here's the pattern piece so you can have an idea of how the sleeves look. But yeah, such a great make. This pattern has, how many pattern pieces? 16 pattern pieces, but that's because it also includes the pants. When you're cutting out the pieces, you're like, oh my gosh, that's too many pieces. But really you have the front and the back. If you're gonna install the pocket, you have the pocket, you have the hood, so that's 3. And then the front and back facing, that's 4 and 5. And then 9 and 10. No, not 9 and 10. So you have 1, 2. For view B, I needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pattern pieces for view B, which is super easy. This project took a little bit longer than I anticipated, only because I was nervous about how the facings will look on the side and the cutout. I wanted it to be perfect, so I ended up hand basting and then sewing it on. I took a little bit of time, but hand basting ensures that it comes out neater, nicer, just right, because your hand control is so much better than just running it through the machine with pins sometimes. So I hand based it, but this is a great project, like a nice quick project to do in between a more difficult project to work on. So, and I use red shoelaces as a drawstring for my hood. I purchased white, navy blue, and red. I was going to install the white because I was planning to use the red for something else, and then I decided, no, I'm going to put the red. So I put red shoelace on, and that was it. And I have a gorgeous top. When I make this pattern again, I plan to go down a size. I plan to make a size 14 because the finished bust measurement for a size 14 is 49 inches. Actually, I might go down to a size 16 because it's 51 inches wiggle room, and I plan on using like a sweatshirt fleece. That's an idea. And then for the shorts, I decided I wanted some knee-length shorts, and I made Simplicity 1165 again. I made a wearable muslin in the same fabric about 2 weeks ago, but it's like it's a different color. Can't think of the name of the color, but it's a different color because I wanted to play around with the fit. And so I made actually my normal size that I always make, and I just lengthened it. I cut the pattern piece just below the lengthen and shorten line. So this 1165 has it's pants and shorts. So I took the pants piece and just cut this fabric right below the shorten line because I wanted it like kind of on my knee, but not too far below my knee. I did install the pockets and elasticize the waistband, which you can't really see because of the hanger, but I did elasticize the waistband. And that was it. Another great 30-minute project that looks great together. So that is my set 9636 and Simplicity 1165. I'm going to include some pictures of me wearing this set. I love it so much. Oh man, I love it so much. And a great addition to my wardrobe. We are officially starting to get fall weather. Guys, don't judge me. It was like, it's 87 degrees right now, or it was when but the other day it was like 69. I was freezing. Don't judge me. I was freezing. But I threw this on and I was in good shape. So great addition to, great project for the fall. That is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed my review of Simplicity 9636, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye. Ooh, I like that. Let's do it again. Bye. Talk to you guys later.